All right, I want to start by saying that I had a whole other idea about what I'd end up talking about when I got to the end of today and I sat down to create the day 86 video. And a big part of that is that based on the reconnaissance I did yesterday, I had a spectacular day today. I got to the gym, realizing the time constraints that I was bumping up against yesterday. I decided to get all of the exercises done that I wanted to get done in my first trip instead of dividing it into two, which is something that I ended up having to do yesterday. Also, because I already figured this out, I went to Johnny Rockets this morning and I got the Veggie Lovers breakfast, which I told them to hold the potatoes and the toast, and I got this delicious plate with some eggs and veggies and a little bit of cheese, and I really enjoyed it. I also had fruit. I also had a healthy lunch, little salad, little cheeseburger patty with the cheese on it, no bun, no potatoes, nothing like that. I also had some fruit afterward. I had a long stretch of time between lunch and dinner, a little too long though, because I ended up in a weak moment going to a really romantic spot with my wife. Now the food was amazing. I had some of the most delicious sushi I've had in such a long time. The miso soup was extraordinary. But then, here's what happened. I got chicken teriyaki, and if I just ate the vegetables and the chicken, that would have been fine. But it came over a bed of the yummiest fried rice that I've had in quite a while. And guess how much of that I ate? Too much. Now again, I still left a fair amount of it on the plate, but the point I'm making is that I needed to not even have that anywhere near me. In fact, generally speaking, I need to have the kinds of foods that I'm looking to not eat, I need to have them nowhere near me. You know, I heard a phrase a long time ago in a meeting of recovery. The guy said, you know, if you hang around a barbershop long enough, you're bound to get a haircut. And that's for people who are overcoming addictions and stuff like that, where they still hang out in the spots that they used to hang out in when they would partake of whatever they're giving up, whether it's drinking alcohol or gambling. The idea is if you're trying to stop gambling, don't hang out at the casino. Don't be, when I was growing up, they had off-track betting where you would go to bet on the horse races. Don't hang out in these places because you're likely to get a haircut. Well, I got a haircut today. I had a great day. I had great food, went to the gym, played with my kids, played with my wife. We had a lot of fun today. And let me be clear, I'm not complaining. Today was a celebratory day for me. And at the end of the day, at the end of my dinner, I got a haircut. I need to acknowledge that kind of stuff so that tomorrow when I wake up, I remember this and I train myself so that I all day long make better choices, because I am going to lose a pound during this cruise. I am. I know I am. So I'm going to just say thank you for bearing witness to my journey. You're watching the 187 Project, my daily accountability methodology where I'm trapping myself into prosperity. And I'll be back in the next 24 hours to share more of my experiences.